The year's 1879, but the history's not our own. Everything changed on July 3rd, 1863, during the Battle of Gettysburg. The dead rose up, the shadows darkened, and a reckoning had begun. Humanity's worst nightmares now walked the waking world. Everything seemed to be headed to hell in a handbasket. Humanity, however, is more resilient than the terrors expected. A secret war began between the darkness and those who would stand against it. A few sturdy folks from all walks of life, from school moms to nuns, from snake oil salesmen to steadfast soldiers, and children to old coots, have risen up to stand between their fellow humans and creatures born in the very pits of hell. Some were fated to fall, but others stood firm. For the next hour or so, sit back and listen to the stories of horror and heroism, recounting of the sacrifices these unsung heroes have made. Enjoy these tales from the Deadlands. Be warned, however, these tales are not for the faint of heart.
Hello and welcome once more to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Tales from the Deadlands, brought to you by Poppets Coffee. If you love great coffee, head on over to poppetscoffee.com and pick you up a nice bag of some of the most amazing beans out there. Just this past weekend, Mabel actually got to try it while we were at GaryCon.
Yes, it's good. It's very good.
Oh, another
What was that flavor that was brought?
That was the s'mores flavor.
Oh,
s'mores.
I gotta get some of that.
You know, where can we get that, James?
Yeah, poppetscoffee.com.
There you go.
Hold on, was that the s'mores from my house?
No, Alec brought
that
it.
is what Alec brought.
Oh, okay.
You notice
no panicking.
I heard the territorialness of that.
Well, I thought we got s'mores and no one told me.
Good.
She does like the s'mores.
We have Irish cream still. That's the one.
I have some other great news for everybody. So if you're hitting the con circuit and you're going to pick up some Norse Foundry dice, I highly recommend you do, for one, because we all love our Norse Foundry dice. Mabel got her first set at GaryCon.
Yes.
And all you have to do at the cons is the same thing that you do when you're buying them online. If you tell them that you have a coupon code and then give them the code of KOTSDT, they will take 10% off your purchase right there at the con now, which is amazing.
Yes, I used it several times.
More than a few people were using our codes from what they were telling me over there.
Were you guys handing them out at the con? Like, hey,
maybe
go across the way.
Don't hate the hustle, Cheryl.
Always got to help out our partners, and they always do their best to help us out. And unfortunately, this episode isn't going to come out until after we do a live stream on Norse Foundry's Twitch page. So you'll have already found out all about it, where we run Shadow Dark, a nice grim dark setting made by the lovely Kelsey Dion. For the benefit of the children, as we're helping out Norse Foundry and their Extra Life campaign this year. Oh, Mike went blank.
Maybe
I'm still here. Just checking in with the children. It's Nader season around here, so just making sure.
See, if you move north, you don't have to worry about the Naders near as much.
Eh.
I mean, I live in a mountainous, hilly area. I'm not too worried about the Naders, but the kids are. So, but we're good to go. When last we left off, I looked at Cole and said, "Hey, we got demons."
I mean, that's close. You're not too far off. You guys were getting ready to decide exactly how you were going to try and find the basically home base of the Necessity Alliance, where you are supposed to find a gentleman by the name of I was just reading all my notes to make sure that I knew. Sees far ahead. Who is the leader of the Necessity Alliance, and they believe that Dillinger believes that he will be able to point you in the right direction to find more of those runes that some of you have already found and currently bear the mark of. So the options that were floated to you, and you are not limited to just these two options. The one that they sounded almost more preferential of was they rent you a boat and you start searching the maze. The other one was to head up to the Dragon's Den, which is an island town that is completely and utterly run by the Iron Dragon. And it just so happens that the person in charge, or sorry, not Lion's Den, Lion's Roar, the person who happens to be the ruler of Lion's Roar is Red Petal Sue, who Charles and Daisy and Cole shot out of the sky, and she survived. So odds are you would not be welcome in that town if she saw you there.
Oh. That wind.
Was that what that was?
Yeah,
Oh my
I think
goodness.
my trash can just fell over outside.
All right. And as you folks can see, Dave is not joining us tonight as he is currently ill and unable to join us because of it. But we will press on. And if the need arises, I will run his character for whatever minor things that it needs to be done. And I'll turn it over to you guys to discuss this following morning after breakfast, how you guys are going to figure out where the Necessity Alliance's camp is.
We could always go ask my friend.
Which friend?
What friend is that?
Oh, you know, I can't remember his name. Nice Chinese gentleman. They were going to teach me how to cook Chinese food, but I can't remember his name. It's been a while. I've died since then.
I was about to say you've died since then. James is muted while he's laughing at us.
Starla sighs and just kind of looks away for a moment.
Yeah, Charles, what was your bestie's name?
For the life of me, I think I've slept since then.
You didn't put it in your notes? Oh.
I'm looking through the various places I have notes.
Mike's notes.
It's not in
The program.
Program.
So that was Big Ears Tam. He is the ruler of Shanfan.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tam. Big Ears. Big Ears Tam. That's what it is. We helped him out. We're really good friends.
I mean, I suppose.
Dillinger Riley raises an eyebrow. I am going to go out on a limb and say I don't believe that Mr. Tam will be of much help in those matters.
Oh, okay. He's not.
The triads are not well liked by the natives either.
Well, I'm out of ideas. Daisy, go fish. Wait.
Okay.
Do you have any fours? That's what I needed to ask.
No.
Okay.
Go
now
fish. You go fish.
Goes back to playing card games with Daisy.
Well, I guess the best option would probably be to acquire a maze runner.
And that we can help you with. Are any of you adept at driving a boat?
I think I know how to do that. I was on a boat once, and I learned. I know everything about it.
I think we'll need
Plus, I know how to go fish. Chuck and I are fishing right now.
someone to pilot it as well.
That would be the driving skill.
If it's like driving a wagon, I got you.
You could use, you've had primarily experience. So until you get the hang of it, I would put a -2 on the driving rolls.
Alrighty.
Not if I help him, though.
That's right.
Then it'd be -4.
If I help him, we'll
My
get there
head,
without any troubles.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Oh my.
Are we there yet?
Not yet.
I think Nick and I have been friends for way too long.
We've all been friends way too long. So if you're looking for new friends, send us a message on X, while X is still a thing, or Facebook, or other socials.
Blue Sky. We're on Blue
Yeah.
Sky as well.
There we go.
All right. So if the Maze Runner is the way you guys wish to go, Dillinger arranges for one. And since Charles believes he can drive it, he will hand it off to you. Now, this is going to be kind of sort of a dramatic task without actually being a dramatic task.
Well, before we head out, is there anywhere we get patched up?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I believe Dr. Excelsius might have something. He doesn't have the healing skill. Let's see if he's got a power that does it. He does. So you look a little beat up, Cole, right?
Yep.
So
I
does
believe
Starla.
Mabel does too. Or Starla.
Yeah.
So he calmly says, "Oh, I've got this."
I have a hole in my chest.
And he pulls out what appears to be a dart gun and shoots Cole. Let's see what happens here. Oh. Not bad. And Cole, as soon as the dart hits, it hurts a moment, and then the wounds go away.
Huh.
And then he turns the dart gun on
Starla.
Starla.
Her name's Starla.
Is she going to move or? Well, I looked down and I saw that she had changed her name to Marble.
No, you changed my name to
Wait,
Marble.
I changed her name to Marble.
When we did Savage Snows, and I left it. So those viewers who don't know yet, they made a mistake on my badge at the con. I was Marble all weekend.
It was rather humorous.
Well, did you at least spin and Grin and Grin
Yes.
and Garnet and Barrett? There you go.
Oh, I
Granite and
lived
Barrett.
it because I'm in customer service, and it's not unusual for me to be called Marble.
All right. And then he shoots the dart at Starla and manages to get a raise on it and completely heals her wounds.
Awesome. Yeah, I
Um,
didn't move because I saw it helped Cole,
Charles, your
so I
wounds were
just
gone
cringed. But yeah,
because you woke up unwounded. All right. So as I was saying, this is a semi-dramatic task.
Did you say I'm unwounded?
You are unwounded, yes.
I still have a hole in my chest.
You have a massive scar in your chest where the hole was.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, your death wound scar will never go away. And even if you cut it off, it just grows right back to how it was.
Okay.
All right.
I'm new to
so-
this whole like being undead thing, so
Understandable. All right, I'm going to clear out the chat box. And as you guys head out, Charles, I'm going to need the drive-in roll at -2 from you.
I can do that.
Can anyone support him,
Yes.
like with watching for stuff?
You can attempt to support him.
Okay, let's do this.
So
All right.
before you roll, I am going to try to support you by watching for obstacles and calling them out. That would be noticed, right, James?
If that's what you're choosing to use, yes. Is Daisy going to help?
Okay.
Chuck, do you need my help?
Oh no,
I
I
can
think I
help.
got this, Daisy.
I'm a good helper, Chuck.
You keep an eye on the back to make sure pirates aren't coming up behind us.
Pirates in
Yeah.
boats?
That's where they come from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see any pirates back here, Chuck.
All right, keep looking.
I am. Where did my?
Still don't see
Oh,
any.
wait. What happened to my bar?
You can just go to your character sheet to make the roll.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do because I don't know where
There's
the
a
bar
bird.
went.
Usually the bar only appears when your token is on the ground, but I thought I had.
Oh, that would be why. Probably. Maybe.
No,
Maybe
it
it's
says
a
always show
parrot
it.
from a pirate ship.
Yeah, it was showing a little bit ago, and now it's not. I see my name, but I don't see my bar.
Yeah, I have the same thing going on.
May need to refresh.
After this roll, I will.
That is windy out there, Mike.
Yeah, it is very windy out here. It's 50-mile-an-hour gusts currently.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. So looks like Starla does a really good job of helping you out. She'll be able to give you a +2 on that.
All right. So
Is
I
Cole
roll
assisting at all?
no penalty.
I'm keeping an eye on Daisy to make sure she doesn't fall out of the boat.
There's no pirates so far.
No, I do need to reload. My system locked up. I got a total
I'm
of
reloading
11
too.
on my roll.
Got a total of what?
11.
11? All right. And once
Maybe they're
everybody
underwater pirates.
I'm not sure how you're making yourself sound so far away, but right now it's perfect. It's considering you're at the back of the boat. All right. So
It could be we don't have our HUDs because we don't have any tokens on the field.
Yeah.
I've got it set up to have the HUDs anyway.
I see the HUD, but I don't have any options.
I wonder if something changed lately.
All I know is I still have the character sheet.
There's a lock that's showing.
Yep. It's got the expand and collapse and the lock, and that's it. But either way, I got an 11. Do you need me to pop it out on the screen for you?
No, that's fine. So after that happens, as you guys begin your search, day 1 of your search, everybody give me a, let's see, this is going to be
There's still no pirates.
a collective smarts roll. So everybody gets a smarts roll on this.
Even me?
Even you. You might see something from the back of the boat that they don't see.
Like pirates.
Straight up roll, no penalties, anything like that.
Correct.
I'm using my pretty new dice. Do I sound better, James?
Yes. That had to be,
I'm good at boating. Starla's good at cheating.
I'm a little distracted keeping an eye on Daisy, but I can still see stuff.
I switch between dice sets so none of them get too mad at me.
All right. So
I saw Charles's name and I thought it was me, and I was like, how did I get a 13 with a 6 and a 4?
It's that new Common Core math.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh my goodness.
all right. So as you guys are making your way through the maze, you know, you really don't have any direction because you don't know where you should be looking when right at the end of the day as the sun is setting.
We see pirates!
No. She is stuck on pirates today.
She is.
I played to the child's imagination.
So you see a small mesa sitting out in the water, and it's got a small beach surrounding it. And does nobody has a spyglass or anything similar, do they?
No.
Let me look.
No, I do not.
I have
Yeah,
a
so
baby doll.
Most likely is going to be Cole.
I do not.
I have a
Okay.
string of finger bones.
The island is surrounded by rocks, which would make it very difficult to do during the day, much less at night, as the sun is setting. And you can vaguely see darker-skinned individuals on the edges of the mesa and then down on the beach. And it looks like there's a path, 2 paths as you're moving around, one on each side of the island, that kind of wind up. So do you wish to try and take it in during the dark, or do you want to toss anchor and wait for morning?
I will toss anchor and wait for morning, just because I'm not stupid.
Do they see us?
You're not sure if they see you or not. Great maze. All right.
Do they have boats?
You see lots of canoes on the beach.
Oh, that's promising.
So I need to draw a single card. And that
It's
card is
pirates, isn't it?
going to be that. And then I need
Stuff to happen at nighttime.
one of these. Oh, lovely. That table is not complete. So let's open up the book to it. All right. The Great Maze. Random encounters table. Did they not put it in here?
What are you
It's
looking
not
for?
in here. I know where it's at. They did not. So I need to open up the Weird West Companion, which is right there.
Okay.
I know which
How many
chart I
maze
have to go
dragons
on.
do we have to fight?
How many what?
Maze dragons do we have to fight?
I don't know. I don't even know if it is going to be maze dragons yet. All right. Huh, not in that book either. I swear that... There we go. Found it.
I was just going to say, if you have to take this long to find it, we should just move on.
I mean, I wouldn't want you to miss out on some of this fun stuff. So that night, You guys have set up everything and getting ready to rest for the night when over the horizon comes a storm. And as the storm hits, it is going to cause your boat to wildly bounce around and possibly break anchor. Charles or whoever wishes to drive, I'm going to throw everybody out here because everybody's going to need to be involved in this. And that should pop up. Why in the world does it still have you marked as dead? Effects, incapacitated, yes. Get rid of it, get rid of defeated. There we go.
I mean, if you want to get technical, it's not wrong.
All right. So this is going to be
I'm not dead. I'm undead.
a difficult dramatic encounter. And that means you guys are going to need to get 5 success tokens over the course of 3 rounds. So I'm going to go ahead and fire everything up. And
now that my token's on the field, I have my HUD. So
Same.
I was right. You were wrong, James.
I'm just saying, I have it set up where it's supposed to show the HUD.
Supposed to. Not that it does. It's supposed to.
I'm just saying.
All right. Everybody go ahead and head to the Combat Encounters tab and draw your cards. And surviving the storm is going to be fun. All right, so right now everybody is under the dark illumination penalty of -4. Your visibility is just barely beyond the edges of the Maze Runner, and it's already dark outside. Don't forget, clubs are bad. So if you fail at a club, if you fail when you have a club, something bad is going to happen.
No clubs.
And it doesn't look like anybody has the Black Joker. So
Knock on wood.
coming up first, as the boat is rocking and bouncing around in the water, everybody needs to make an agility roll at -2 to keep their feet as the round starts.
-2.
I need a second set of metal dice. The metal dice and the other dice don't roll together the same.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, we'll keep that.
Oh, yeah.
It's important to keep my feet as moving first.
All right. So, Cole, you notice that everything is just kind of going wacky. Let's
What are
see
we
who
at? You
else-
said a -2?
-2.
Okay.
Oh,
I forgot to do that.
forgot to add the -2. Let me see if I can cancel that out. Yes, I can.
It might, yeah, it's going to throw
-2.
another roll.
There we go.
Oh, Daisy still passed with a 4, so you're good.
No, it won't let me. I got to reload. Give me just a second.
Okie dokie. So while we're waiting on her, Cole, you notice the boat is moving like crazy. And what would you like to do to try and help keep the boat afloat?
Well, there's a storm brewing. There's no moonlight. It's pretty dark. I'm
Mhm.
actually going to reach into my bag and try to light my lantern. So we can
Okay.
at least try to see what's going on.
That is going to be a survival test at -4.
All right, so we need to
Starla's staying on her feet.
double ace here. to make it.
Uh-oh.
Right now, that's not looking so hot.
We will spend one of our 2 remaining bennies to try to be better.
That's even worse.
What would Cole do? I think Cole would spend his last Benny to try to save everybody else.
And as you're sitting there, kind of kneeling and trying to keep the lantern out of the wind, your match keeps blowing out as you're trying to light it. That will take us to Charles. How are you going to try and help keep the boat afloat?
Well, I'm going to attempt to steer it in such a way that we're going, with the swells, not getting hit by the swells.
Turning into the waves?
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be the driving roll with the -4 because it's really hard to see right now.
Yep.
As well as the -2 because you're still not totally competent with it.
Even with that, okay. All right. Just
Chuck's really good at everything.
I bet you won't have a -2 if we make it through this.
that'd be nice. All right. So I
I would say that's
to
fair.
ace once and then a 4 on the second one since we're calling out what we need. We're trying to manifest tonight. That's going to be a Benny spent originally. Let's just throw that whopping -4 out there so everybody could see just how lovely that was.
There's Benny spent.
Oh, first D6 was a 1. Second one was 6 this time. I did not Jody.
Oh, you didn't even doom it. That is a success. So you have gained the first of the 5 tokens that you need. And that moves us on to Daisy. Daisy, how are you helping out?
I'm looking for pirates.
So a notice check?
So we're in the boat, right?
Indeed.
And it's a storm.
Uh-huh. And it is a humdinger of a storm.
Well, I think I've been through a storm before.
I really wish you hadn't have said that, as the thunder outside literally shook some of the windows.
If I had a bunch of sounds set up on a StreamYard, I would probably play the thunderstorm music to go with, or thunderstorm ambience to go with it, but
I mean, I already got it.
true. All right. So, go ahead, Daisy.
What kind of boat is this?
This is a maze runner. So it's like
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I know you've said it like 10 times, but
I know. And I was going to describe it. It's like a steamboat. It's about 30 feet long or 10 yards. And it has dual paddle wheels, one on each side of the boat. And it's powered by a ghost rock boiler.
So it's like a catamaran meets a steam engine?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Oh, we could all hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need ambiance. I got you covered.
Is there a life raft?
Are there
life vests?
There are not.
What?
This is the Wild West.
Hundreds.
I'm gonna look for pirates.
All right, go ahead and make a notice check.
Oh, poor Charles.
got a 10.
Nice. And with the -4, that makes it a 6. So it's not a raise. However, you do manage to, as you're looking out for pirates, you shout, "Hey, look out, there's a pirate there." And Charles quickly is able to figure out that means you're about to run into rocks.
Okay.
So that moves us on to Starla. How is Starla going to help out?
Starla is actually using performance. She is going to be dancing from one side of the boat to the other to keep it balanced in this storm and the waves.
And you thought looking for pirates was a dumb idea.
I didn't say it was a dumb idea, but
I know that's what everyone was thinking. And it's not my fault, it's Chuck's fault. Sorry, Starla.
That's okay.
so you were asking about a maze runner?
And it's -2 because it's
-4.
a -4. I couldn't remember what the minus was. There we go. Okay,
Because it's
so
dark.
we've got that. And we've got that. And we've got that. And we've got that. Then we've got that. I like the Norse Foundry dice.
All right. So that will net another. Okay.
As she notices it chipped too far to one side, she's going to the other side.
And the good doctor. He what is he going to do? He is going to assist in driving because he does have the driving skill. Actually, no, he is going to go and work the boiler, the Ghost Rock boiler.
I was going to say, he's got Ghost Rock to play with. I think he's playing with Ghost Rock.
And he gets to make a weird science roll. Whoops. This is going to do a weird. Okay, there we go. Lighting. Oh, it's going to throw a weird thing here because my UI just locked up. Foundry is not behaving tonight. I don't know why Foundry's not behaving tonight. All right, so let's try that again. He does his weird science with the -4 lighting. And he does not provide enough, but he does not hinder either. And he's going to save his bennies for the moment. And that will take us into the second round of this dramatic task to survive the storm. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3 clubs.
Yep.
4 clubs. Does anybody wish to spend a Benny to try and get something other than a club?
I am stuck with mine.
You said clubs mean bad things happen?
So
Yes.
if you fail whatever skill check that you make on a club, if you choose to make a skill check, you don't have to. The whole task fails.
like this whole thing that we're trying to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm willing to take my chances. I saw pirates.
Oh, I'm gonna throw a Benny your way just because that you're making my life more fun. All right, Charles, are you gonna spend a Benny? Oh, we lost him.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I said poor Charles. He did lose power.
He did lose power.
Yes.
Well, we've got enough to make a full episode, and I don't want him to get shafted on this. So I think this is a good point to call it, as a bolt of lightning is coming down towards the ship, and it kind of depends on what he chooses to do. So it'll be a short episode tonight, not by a whole lot, but a little bit. And thanks for listening and or watching, everyone. And don't forget, if you love amazing coffee, poppetscoffee.com. If you want to get a nice set of Norse Foundry dice, norsefoundry.com, and the coupon code KOT
They're really pretty.
SDT to get 10% off. And if you like the maps that you see when we actually get on a map here lately, head on over to arkenforge.com. Same coupon code KOT SDT will get you $5 off of every item. Beyond that, thanks for
Watch out
watching.
for
And
pirates.
listening. Yep, and watch out for pirates. And don't forget, folks, make sure to keep it savage.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
This actual play podcast references the Savage Worlds game system and the Deadlands Weird West Savage setting, both of which are available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Consent Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are all copyright of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Tales from the Deadlands, Knights of the Smith Dinner Table, and all of its logos are property of Knightsmith Games, LLC. For more information, head to www.knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com.